Operation Overlord, D-Day Armada, the turning point in history that changed World War II. The longest day, June 6, 1944, D-Day. On June 6, 1944, 9 battleships, 23 cruisers, 104 destroyers, and 71 large landing craft, as well as troop transports, minesweepers, and merchantmen. In all, 5,000 ships of every type, the largest armada ever assembled, invaded the beaches of Normandy, known as Operation Overlord. Operation Overlord has much to teach us, not only about profession of arms, but also about military preparedness, global strategy, and combined operations in the coalition war against fascism. In the early days of 1944, Hollywood stars Bing Crosby, Betty Grable, Humphrey Bogart, and Betty Davis continued their film careers as World War II was raging. The United States, recovering from the Great Depression of the 30s, unknowingly was about to play an important role in World War II. Food and goods rationing became an everyday routine in the lives of every American citizen on behalf of the war effort. Women went to work in factories and for the first time earned a living and received hefty paychecks, all for the war effort. Hitler, becoming a threat to world peace and freedom, increased the vigilance of the Allied forces. December 7th, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. A huge mistake. On Japan's part. Operation Overlord Allies, United States, Great Britain, Canada, and French resistance.
This is the BBC Home Service. Here is a special bulletin read by John Snell. D-Day has come. Early this morning, the Allies began the assault on the northwestern face of Hitler's European forces.
D-Day Armada beach landing locations: Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juneau, and Sword. The invasion of Normandy was a turning point because it established a major beachhead for the offload of troops and supplies. In addition, because the Germans were not totally prepared to defend Normandy, it set the stage for the advance to Germany by the Allied powers. The success of Operation Overlord was felt worldwide. The secrecy of the Allied forces' plan of execution, the false intelligence transmitted by the Allies to the German forces on landing locations, the fake army headed by General Patton, the overall execution of Operation Overlord, all were great success. The failures were not as publicized. The drop zones that were missed, the transport tanks that were not equipped to handle the rough seas, the Allied air support that failed to hit all the intended targets, the tanks that were unable to maneuver over hedgerows, all were devastating failures.
Each and every one of them has a solemn obligation under God to serve this nation in its most critical hour, to keep this nation great, make this nation greater in a better world.